Tess, you've been in horse racing for a long time, so you know most of the people in the game. I mean, you were born into it.
Yep, I had no choice.
Your father's Gary.
He is. Everyone knows him as the Grumpy Man.
The Grumpy Man.
Yeah.
No, Pinky and the Brain.
There we go. Com calls him that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Welcome to another award-winning podcast, and we've got rid of Lenferno, who went to go and collect all the silverware.
Yeah,
and he didn't even tell us. He didn't even tell us.
Congratulations. Very exciting.
Miserable bastard. You'll do without him anyway.
Living his best life.
Yeah. With me today is Tessa Zeitsman now. Yeah. Hey, Tess.
I'm good, and how are you?
No, well, thanks. Yeah, most people in racing know you as Tessa Rich.
Yeah.
You've been around for a long time.
I'm not only rich by surname anymore. Sadly.
Well, as Michael got, whose husband's name?
Mark. Yeah.
Mark, yeah.
Yes.
He's got lots of money.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet, but no, he's an electrician.
Yeah.
So he also works long hours like I do.
Yeah.
So it works quite perfectly.
Tess, you've been in horse racing for a long time, so you know most of the people in the game. I mean, you were born into it.
Yep, I had no choice.
Your father's Gary.
He is. Everyone knows him as the Grumpy Man.
The Grumpy Man.
Yeah.
No, Pinky and the Brain.
There we go. Com calls him that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And you got a good pedigree because your grandfather was a top trainer, Desi Rich.
He was. He won the July 1977, and I don't know much about him, but he did love the bar apparently. All the drinking stories, and that's all I've heard.
Yeah, he trained Lightning Shot.
Yes,
that's right. Leslie Mustard rode him. That's how far I go back.
Yes,
so,
and Leslie Mustard's my uncle, so we kept it in the family.
Yeah. And you were born in Moirava, I presume?
I was, and then we've been in KZN most of our life, but obviously I've been around horses for, not with them all the time, but around them. So my dad is a trainer, was back then, and then we went to the
academy in Port Elizabeth. Yeah.
He actually opened the academy in Port Elizabeth. He started at the KZN one first.
Right.
Yeah. So we were there for my high school career, and then he got offered a job at Adam Kethro. So he left there, but I stayed in PE for my matric year, which I actually stayed with Clanky and Janet Bardenhorst.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. So Barbara Kennedy was my partner in crime back at the school. So that was exciting. And then I came back and worked for Adam Kethro as a receptionist, and then moved on to Hillcrest, where I worked for call centres. Oh. So I was that person that phoned you and you used to put down
you put the phone on you. That was a terrible job.
Yeah. And then in 2015 my dad got very sick. He ended up having that quadruple bypass and found out he had cancer.
There's not much left of him. His kidneys missing and all sorts of things. Yeah.
So I was actually forced to run the yard while he was in hospital and just never left.
Well, you're doing a fine job because I know your dad. He always when he first started here, he only had about 12 horses, and he was always complaining, "Oh, I'm going to give up. I'm going to give up." I said, "Gary, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
If you
this
give
is
up."
all you know. Yeah.
But he's turned the corner.
He has.
Persistence, and he's doing well now.
He is doing well. He's very, very hands-on, which is great. He's always here in the afternoons. He's fantastic. He's quite grumpy. He goes from 0 to 100 within seconds. I like to think I'm the calming effect, but then again, I think I make him go from 0 to 100 at times too.
Oh, but I think it's all a show, actually. Yeah. I don't think it's except when I watch him. He's standing at the pens, and you standing at the pens, and he's standing at the ring shouting.
Yeah, exactly.
Lovely.
Yeah.
No, but his horses are looking well, and they're doing well. So yeah. So
it's a huge team effort.
Yeah.
Very big, from him to grooms to vets to our physio Sarah, everything. So. And
so you work full time in the yard, but you also work for
Com Nadu.
Yeah.
Yes. I've got two great mentors, very great mentors.
Com's the opposite to your dad.
Very much so. Cool, calm, and collective. Yeah. No, he's They've taught me so much, and I'm so grateful for both of them.
Com always says you got to work smart, not hard.
Yeah.
So he's always having a go at Humby and in the mornings.
One of the many grumpy men, Humby, my dad, and Duncan Howells. That's what makes the morning great, are the three of them.
If you can get past the moaning, it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what sort of do you do in Com's yard? I mean, you do a lot of physio.
So I do all the treatments and behind the scenes, so bandaging, sores, the personal well-being of the horses. And then, like I said, the physio Sarah comes and does that thoracic machine on the horses, and then I will just massage them and maintain it, basically.
Right. So basically you've learned sort of on the job rather than...
Yeah, no, I never, unfortunately I didn't quite have any courses or anything. I just went on YouTube, and that's what's taught me. YouTube's amazing. You can find anything on YouTube.
Kathy Howells was telling me this morning you can even break locks with YouTube.
Yeah,
all you need is 2 spanners. Yeah.
No, YouTube's fantastic. Google, on the other hand, if you're sick, don't go onto Google.
Why?
It tells you you're dying by the sounds of it all the time.
Oh, she's lovely.
Yeah. All your side effects.
I better not go onto Google. I'll be dead already. And do you live in town, obviously?
Yes, I live with my husband. We in like town, so I drive every morning, and then so he's...
I want to know how you keep a tether on your daughter. Tatum.
My little daughter. She is a very strong-willed little girl.
Very, yes.
Very. But you know that's a very good thing to have these days.
Yeah.
So I don't... Yeah. I manage.
She's friends with everybody.
Yeah, she's like... You know her very well. Shame. I cannot believe... Her memory is fantastic. She'll tell me something that happened 2 years ago that I've forgotten, but she still remembers. She's amazing.
No, because it was funny we were at Scottsville on Sunday. I was sitting in the ring, and then she was sitting up on the stands there, shouting, "Hello, Andrew! Hello, Andrew!" I said, "Oh, come!" She said, "I'm not allowed off here."
That's something our family has in common. We all like to shout, whether it's shouting a horse home.
Well, see, you can whistle too.
Yeah.
You're whistling is common across the across the vent. Yeah.
My husband's not impressed because I put my fingers in my mouth. He says, "Not very ladylike," but I can do it.
Oh, it's loud enough. Yeah, it works.
My dad often uses me to say, "Just whistle for that horse over there." So I whistle, and he's like, "Okay, thanks," and then carries on.
And your dad's string, they're
Yes.
looking very well at the moment. He's got a couple of nice young horses that are coming through.
Yes, we do. We're very lucky. As long as you have young horses, you have a future,
Yeah.
which is nice. We've actually got a filly running on Saturday, Fine Design, so hopefully she gives a good account for herself again.
She ran a cracker first
She
time out.
did.
Yes.
She was slow away, made up so much ground. So we'll see how she goes on Saturday again.
Yeah.
Let's hope. I actually named her, funny enough.
And,
So
who bred her?
Bruce LaRue.
Okay.
So she came in unnamed, and normally the ones I've named in the past haven't been very good. So hopefully this one's looking up. Yeah.
And then Commie's horses. He's got that lunatic Faustino that he.
You know what? Funny enough, that horse has calmed down so nicely as he's aged. He's lovely. It's an absolute pleasure to deal. Okay, at track you might see a different story.
No, I was saying, he doesn't calm down on track.
In the box and everything, he's matured so nicely. Nice horse to have.
Com said one of his patrons brought their daughter and he was walking underneath him and no problem.
Yeah, no, I promise you, in the box. He was a handful as a youngster, but much better to handle now.
Right. And for Com, I mean, you must start early with all that. You've got 72 horses?
So I work office hours in the morning. I drop my daughter at school and then I come in, and then I'm at my dad from 7 till 10, and then at Com from 10 till 2, and then again I go back to my dad from 2 till 4, and then at Com from 4 and checking
Until
up and
closing.
everything is all good there.
It's a busy day.
It is, but I'm used to it.
And you enjoy it.
I do. I do enjoy it a lot.
But I think that's part of the job. It's a way of life, really, not really a job, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's more of a hobby than anything else.
Have you got any hobbies?
There's no other time for other hobbies, unfortunately, in life. But what do I enjoy doing? I like going to a game farm. That's awesome.
Right.
Like we went to Kruger National Park for our honeymoon, which is...
And you enjoy it?
Yeah, I love that kind of stuff.
That's bad luck because I took my wife to the Kruger National Park for honeymoon, and we've been going every year, twice a year ever since.
Oh, there we go. It's nice. We need to take breaks and go on holiday. And
Well, I say not a good South African unless you've been to the Kruger.
Yeah.
And your brother, James?
James is working for Hollywood. He was an assistant to Duncan Howells for a bit of time. He definitely takes after my mother. He's more quiet, cool. Yeah. Whereas I think I'm my father's daughter through and through.
Yeah, you also blow up, eh?
Yep.
I watched James when he worked for Duncan. He was like a pull-through. He was so thin.
And then
we call him James the Killer Prawn. Jimmy the Killer Prawn. And now it's Jimmy the Fat Prawn.
Yeah, he ate too many curries while working at Hollywood.
Oh, yeah, too many bunny chows. Yeah. No, but he's doing well there. Yeah, I see.
No, he is. He's enjoying it. He does,
Does all the tips for winning form.
We see him on weekends every now and again and races. But yeah, he does all the tips.
They works with Anthony.
Yes.
Delpish,
yeah. No, he loves it.
Yeah, it's the whole family, I think, is born here. But your other brothers aren't.
No, he's not involved in racing at all. No. Married. His wife is a financial advisor, and I think he's an instrument technician.
Oh, okay.
I think that's the right word.
Yeah.
I just know he measures water and things like that.
So he's quite a clever bloke.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unlike us. Well, me.
I'm waiting for Pinky to come. He said he would come and enjoy us.
Pinky.
There he is. Speak of the devil. There's
He's
Pinky.
come to see if I haven't said anything ugly about him.
Come, Gary.
What?
Come talk.
No, I'm not saying.
Yes,
Come
you are.
sit
Come
by
sit
me.
here. Sit next to your daughter. I want to know all the inside secrets here.
There's not much.
Good morning.
I'm an open book.
That's your microphone. So
Just
speak into it.
speak into the mic.
Okay, what do you want to know?
No, we want to know, does Tessa work hard in the yard?
Be nice.
Generally, yes, except when she's on her cell phone, because then
I'm on my cell phone to take videos for owners, actually. Thank
Oh,
you.
you always
No,
sit here because the shade's always here in the morning. It's blooming cold.
who?
Yeah.
No,
Tess
she
for
works
taking the
very
videos.
hard. I'd be lost without her. She's been a big help.
You recorded that, hey? Just remember that.
No,
I'll
she
be
has-
lost
Well,
without it.
She has been. Well, you know, when we're getting old, we do need a bit of help. You know, from talking from experience.
Yeah. But she tells me that your temperature goes from 0 to 110 degrees in a flash.
Well, that's a matter of opinion.
But you used to be redheaded, didn't you?
Yeah. No, I must say I can't deny that. I need things to be done perfectly, and if they're not, then, as you say, that goes.
That's I like to see you after the races. You always check if you've got a red face that we steer clear.
Yeah.
But that's
There's-
permanent. It's always red.
There's a couple of us like that. You know that.
Yeah, well, you and Dunk's coupled on the tote, yeah.
Well, we're both redheads. Not that I am anymore, but anyway.
Fiery.
Yeah. So, Gary, Tess tells me you make her work overtime all the time.
I did.
I make her work overtime. I tell her to take time off.
Oh, I'm just pulling his leg.
Yeah, no, you
Yeah.
see it. 0 to 100 right there. Huh?
I was trying to get you some more time off here. Yeah.
So,
She can take time off.
I'm going to need time off in February.
February she's going to take time off. I told her to take January off. She said no.
Oh, right, yeah. Do we need to go that way?
Where's that?
February.
Yeah. I'll have a month off in February.
Do you know why?
Yeah, we all know. Well, we know. Can we tell everybody else?
Yeah, no,
Well, but you're
We
going
all
to have
know.
a second one.
Yes,
Yeah.
second one. It didn't take long. We only got married in March, but at the end of the day, Tatum is getting older, so it's nice I actually asked her, "Are you excited to have a baby brother or sister?" She doesn't want one. So,
Oh,
but she'll
She,
adjust.
she says
She
zero.
says, "Do you want a brother or sister?" No, 0. She doesn't want any.
Oh dear.
But as time goes on, she's becoming more acceptant of it.
Yeah.
Okay, Tess. What else can you tell me about yourself?
Well, Dad, what's...
No, don't look at me. You talk.
So, I don't know what to say.
But you get on with all the people at the races. I mean, you know just about everybody. You know,
I do.
vets.
Yes, it's nice. I enjoy racing because everyone gets along. It's nice. And track here, I don't know what it's like in Summerfeld, but we're very lucky to have everyone get along nicely and everything like that.
You know, Summerfeld, it's a bit like a flipping circus as far as I'm concerned.
Oh,
There's
is
so
it?
many horses there. Yeah.
We're actually lucky to have Ashburton. Nice round track. Everything's quiet. It's lovely. Horses like it, yeah.
I think this is a hidden gem as far as I'm concerned.
I
That's
definitely agree. And some horses that come from other places settle better here.
Yeah, because it's not so
More
busy.
Yeah, and also, I don't know. It's not far to walk to to go and work. There's a few things that I think.
Horses with
Yeah.
temperament issues.
Yeah,
Tend
they
to thrive,
definitely
yeah.
thrive. Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
No, because I was trying to work out the other day, percentage-wise. I mean, for the number of horses here, the number of trainers here, and the quality of horse here, Ashburton punches way above their weight.
Yeah, I would say so. I think for the, as you say,
Quite
the
often you have 3 or 4 horses,
Yeah, yeah.
winners in a meeting.
Yeah.
And how many horses are here?
Consistent.
200?
well,
not even.
Yeah, well, no, I would say a bit more than 200 because Cobham's got
70.
70 or
73 or
80.
something.
Yeah, I'd say close to 200.
Yeah.
But we can cater for more. So anybody out there that wants to come to a
Come
nice training
join
centre,
us.
come and join us.
Yeah.
No, you can see Tess every morning as well. Yeah. Except in February.
They might run away, yeah, knowing that
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah, it's definitely more relaxing here.
Yeah. And those bonds are quite nice as well.
I actually like the barns, especially like when it's raining weather. You don't have to go and feed them in the rain or
Yeah.
to walk to the boxes to feed them. And
Yeah.
Also, a nice thing is we have quite a bit of paddock space, so it also gives horses time to be
To
horses.
just get out of the box.
out of
yeah.
the racing,
Yeah.
which is also quite nice.
I don't know, Summerfeld, they got all that. I
no,
don't,
they have the odd yards got paddocks, but they haven't got, like we got. I think we got 6 or something. In Summerfeld, I don't think there's space for.
no, it's just
many as
too
that.
crowded. I mean, those
Yeah.
new boxes, you've got no space.
I don't know.
No.
But yeah, we got nice space.
I've only been to those boxes once. Been to the Goose, visit the Goose.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't think have I seen the New York?
No, we
I don't-
went once to see Barbara.
Oh yes, yeah. No, it's
Oh,
not.
we were talking about your old man, Daisy, the one with lightning shot.
Yeah, well, Tessa didn't know him.
No,
Yeah.
as she said, she didn't know him.
Yeah.
I just knew the stories I've heard about him. That's about it.
He was a legend.
No, he was.
There were
So I've
some
heard.
funny stories about him.
I just remember the one story. Nan ended up taking the car keys away from him, and he went to the pub in the tractor.
Yeah.
I remember that.
And his footprints were on the ceiling in the Argyle Hotel in Moreover. How that happened, I don't know.
And there was another story of George Walker. Do you remember George Walker?
He phones George. George Walker. Was it? Yeah,
Yeah, he
George.
phones
He
him.
phones
He
him in the
says,
middle of the
"There's a
night.
big
Says, "Come,
problem."
we've got a problem." So George goes there and he gets his pour me a whiskey or something.
Poor George was panicking, and then just we needed a
Oh, did you live
whiskey.
next door to the Walkers? Eh?
Yeah, well, they were across the road.
Across the
in
road.
Heathcote, yeah.
Yeah.
There was. Yeah, he enjoyed his life, my father.
I wasn't
I
lucky
think I'm a
enough to
bit
know him.
different. I'm a bit stressed, more stressed than him. He used to.
Maybe you should start drinking.
That does help. I think.
Let's talk about the Equus Awards. I said last night. I see bloody Warren threw us under the bus. He didn't even tell us we'd entered into the show.
Oh, Warren.
And then he comes up with an award.
So was that for the two of you or just for him?
Oh, just for him, I think.
Well, hats
Hey,
off to him.
So still
Great.
wonder, no, was that for Warren or for both of
I
them?
think it was just for Warren. I think it was.
Well done to
Yes.
to him
Yeah.
anyway, and you.
I would have thrown him under the bus.
Yeah.
No,
and well done to all the people that won. One that I'm really happy for was Daryl.
Yes,
The small
it's
Daryl
very
Moore,
nice
yeah,
to see
yeah.
small
Yeah, I
trainers.
I was really
Yeah.
glad that he managed it.
He's got a nice
Canadian
horse there.
summer. Yeah.
And well done to Preggy as well.
Yeah, well, small, I know.
Yeah.
Well, he's got a lot of horses, but he's not a big guy.
Yeah, but he's been around a long
Yeah.
time, so yeah, he
But
deserves.
Daryl, well done to him.
Yeah, we enjoy Daryl. At races, we often sit with Daryl and John Buckler.
There's a lot of banter that goes on.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
quite fun.
Well, that's one of the things with racing. Racing people have got their own sort of sense of humour. I know if I brought someone outside of racing here to here in the morning,
They might be a bit
might
shocked
be a bit shocked. What goes on.
with certain people.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah, and it was nice for Captain Ransom.
Captain Ransom, she was
Very,
horse of the
very
year.
nice horse.
Horse of the
to
year,
have.
yeah. Well, she was also champion sprinter, champion older female.
No, well done to all of them. Yeah.
No, yeah. I don't think there were any serious surprises there.
Not,
Yeah, well, they had a different voting system this year.
which maybe was fairer. I don't know.
Well, at least they can't flock the
Just the
expert panel
yeah,
anymore.
yeah.
So, yeah.
No, maybe it was a better idea. The public had a vote as well. So
Yeah, I think it was based on the Cartier Awards in England too. That's also the points based. They've got a couple of newspaper scribes that vote.
okay.
Yeah.
And Candice as well. Her
Yeah, she
pictures
got
are
another
always
one.
great.
Yeah, it was a nice
Yeah.
picture. That was
Yeah,
a
she's
stunning
She's
Her
photo.
very,
pictures are
very
very
good at what
good,
she does. She actually did our wedding, mine and Mike's wedding. Her photos were very good.
Well, she takes enough of them.
No,
Yeah,
she's
she's
camera
good.
must be
She's good.
worn out.
Yeah, she's very good at her job.
very, very good.
And the sales are on this weekend. You're not going?
Yeah, no,
You're not there, obviously, because you're here.
I was tempted to go, but
You still can.
I still can, but I don't think I'm going.
That's a long
So
way
if
to travel.
anybody wants to buy me a horse, I'm available.
Got an
I'll train
open
it and
stable.
Tessa will treat it. Yeah. Hopefully the breeders get some nice prices. I'm sure there might be a few bargains there.
Con was saying that there's some nice horses on the sale.
But just look at the pictures, it looks like
Yeah.
it.
I saw Candice had put some up as well. Them walking. Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So let's see. We always say there's going to be a bloodbath and they end up.
Yeah, in the bombs, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
It'll be interesting.
And what else has been happening, racing-wise? We're racing Saturday at Scottsville.
Saturday, Scottsville. We've had a lot of racing, and it shows with the fields.
Yeah, we were talking this morning. Is it because it's the small fields? Is it because running out of horses, or the program's a bit up to poo-poo?
I think it could be a combination, Andrew. Some horses the program suits, but others we battle to get a run. Like I had a filly running yesterday. She hadn't run for 2 months because there was nothing that suited her.
Yeah. Mm.
She was a bit unlucky, but what can we do? It's one of those things.
Yeah.
It was actually nice to have so much racing though. It
Yeah.
was nice.
It's kept us busy.
Yes.
No, for
definitely.
sure. Yeah.
Excepting you're going to Gravel every second
Oh,
day with petrol.
Yeah, the petrol and the highway's a nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the roadworks and everything. Yeah, it's not bad.
Right, Tess.
Yes.
Good talking to you.
Thank you for having me.
Good,
I was a bit nervous, but
well,
Went-
I was more nervous than you, so because I usually have Warren talking the shit first.
Edit.
No, it's an
Yeah.
adult program.
Well, maybe Tatum will be watching her mother, so
Well, you can
and she'll be saying, Andrew, don't say that word.
No, good, Tess. Okay.
thank you.
Thank you very much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having
And
me.
thank you for the Equus Award, Warren.
Well
Maybe more people will actually watch the show.
done. Thank you.
Yeah, so good. And as always, we'll see you in the number 1 box.
Thank you.